Hi everyone, and welcome to Square Unboxed 2022. I'm Shantae Reed, Head of Inclusion and Diversity at Square, and your MC for the day. We're joined today by developers, partners, and sellers from all over the globe. Some are tuning in directly from the event site, and some from the Twitter live stream. But all of us are here for a good time. At least I know I am, because let's face it, the past few years have been a lot for all of us, and especially for Square sellers. So today, a day to celebrate all the innovative ways developers and partners have stepped up to help sellers bring their business online to adapt to all the changes. So let's look forward and see what's possible on the Square platform. We're building a world where ordering is contactless, everything is delivered, automation is automatic, and data seamlessly syncs. We're embracing buy now, pay later, decentralization, and globalization. The truth is, we're excited that things are different because we get to define what this new world of commerce looks like. Today, we've got a lineup of visionary speakers and industry experts to inspire you, like CEO and co-founder Jack Dorsey, leaders from Cash App, Afterpay, and Square, plus a very special keynote from the visionary technologist and modern entrepreneur, and might I say fashionista, Idris Sandu. They'll be giving you an inside look at the latest in banking innovation, retail and e-commerce, food and beverage, new product releases, demos of API and SDK integrations, and tools that will foster innovation. It's going to be a good one. Please check the chat for instructions on navigating the platform, accessing breakout sessions, and troubleshooting technical issues in our help center. Okay, I've talked enough. Don't want to spoil anything before we get started, so I'll pass it off to Vijay Vachani, Head of Partnerships and Developers at Square, who will walk us through several exciting partner and developer updates. Vijay, you're up.
Thanks, Shantae. I am so excited to be here and help kick off Square Unboxed. Square has been on a multi-year transformative journey. It started with our initial value proposition of accepting credit cards with a simple device. Now, we offer tools that connect every aspect of a business, small or large. We've evolved from a simple payments and hardware offering to a sophisticated software and integrated financial services ecosystem. There is massive fragmentation in this industry, though. Businesses use thousands of tools to run every aspect of their operations. But these tools are disconnected, which means they are not used effectively and can cause huge headaches for sellers who try to leverage them. Data is siloed, software isn't interoperable, and hardware isn't integrated. Our goal is to put order in this chaos by integrating everything, whether it's a solution built by Square or by a third party. We focus on 4 distinct areas that are key to any business: commerce, customers, staff, and banking. Banking isn't yet supported with the platform, but it will be in the future. We work with our partner and developer ecosystem to fill in category and degree gaps so we can meet all of our sellers' needs. Our APIs enable the integration of both first-party and third-party products and serve as the bridge to delightful, connected, and seamless experiences for our sellers, so everything just works. Some notable partners, large and small, that have done an incredible job at integrating their solution into our ecosystem and delivering immense value to our sellers include Irisworks, which has enabled Afterpay with the Square Web Payments SDK, helping their sellers in the photography space collect large transactions in installments. Groupon, which has built a bookings integration with our appointments point of sale. TikTok, which has enabled sellers of all types and sizes to sync their existing item catalogs to TikTok, sending fans directly from videos, ads, and shopping tabs to products available in their Square online stores. Microsoft and NetSuite, which have integrated their ERP systems with Square so that medium and large sellers can continue to use their preferred back-end systems while leveraging our innovative payment platform and hardware. This multi-year journey started for the platform in 2014. When we had only a handful of partners on the app marketplace and only a few APIs available. Fast forward to today, we have built an incredible ecosystem of hundreds of partners, and we see tens of thousands of monthly active developers on our platform who provide solutions that serve our sellers. To highlight the breadth of tools we offer to our developer community, we now have over 40 APIs available, 10 SDKs, and hundreds of endpoints that developers and partners can use to build increasingly complex integrations to Square, from payments to orders, bookings, inventory, gift cards, invoices, and so much more. This incredible evolution of our platform and growth of our developer and partner ecosystems have fueled seller adoption of these solutions. We now have almost 1 million sellers around the world that build on our platform directly or use a partner or developer application. These sellers are larger and larger, and they're leveraging increasingly sophisticated implementations of Square solutions. Marquee sellers that leverage both our APIs and our existing partner implementations are Shake Shack, which built a self-service kiosk application that introduced digital ordering to the in-store experience and streamlined the ordering process, giving customers a faster and more customized checkout experience. The Kebab Shop, a 27-location QSR brand that uses Square Register and Square Online, plus on-demand delivery to deliver omni-channel experiences to their customers. It also leverages Square Marketing and Square Loyalty to further engage their customers and drive repeat visits. SoFi Stadium, this year's Super Bowl host and home to the Los Angeles Chargers and Los Angeles Rams, they selected Square as their exclusive point of sale, payments, software, and merchant services provider. Additionally, we have a goal to help our partners and developers grow and monetize their applications or services with Square, enabling them to build their businesses on our platform. We still have a lot of work to do in this area, but we have seen impressive 150% growth in partner payouts from 2020 to 2021. So, if you're not already part of our partner community, you should join it. Currently, we work with 2 key types of partners. App marketplace partners build apps that many sellers can adopt and connect with Square. For example, WooCommerce and Homebase. Or solutions partners. They implement more custom or bespoke solutions for sellers. For example, system integrators, agencies, and consultancies such as Deloitte. Both types of partners leverage the full range of our commerce platform capabilities to create remarkable experiences for sellers and complement our first-party ecosystem. Our goal is to connect the right partner service or solution to the right seller at the right time. If you are interested in joining any of these programs, please join our business track session this afternoon to learn how to become a partner and work with our team. To conclude, whether you're a seller and need to customize Square for your specific needs, or you want to partner with us to better serve sellers around the world, we can't wait to see what you build. Join the thousands of developers and partners who are defining the future of commerce with us. To share with us how Square has been working with our partners to enhance our point-of-sale solution, I'd like to ask our General Manager for Square for Restaurants, Bryan Solar, to join me.
Thanks, Vijay. As Vijay said, I'm Bryan Solar, the General Manager for Restaurants here at Square. I come from a family of restaurant owners, and I firmly believe that for Square to meet our obligations to our sellers' needs, we need great developers like you. We can only fulfill our promise to them by leveraging partners and developers working on cutting-edge technologies. Today, you'll hear from Square and many of our partners about how to leverage new and existing APIs to bring value to the millions of customers in the Square ecosystem. As you dig through the possibilities that our developer platform unleashes, I want to share how our team thinks about partnerships and how your teams can build successfully to the hundreds of thousands of restaurants on the Square platform. There's been a huge digital transformation taking place in the restaurant industry, with rapid adoption of tech solutions unlike ever before. Historically, the restaurant industry has been very reluctant to adopt lots of technology. COVID changed all of that overnight. Now the needs for adoption and evolution are greater than ever before. This has meant lots and lots of investment from operators and very large technology spends. Existing restaurants continue to migrate away from legacy solutions and are looking for the right tech stack to build versus cobbling together a bunch of hastily created solutions. While sadly, we lost many restaurants, probably about 10% of all restaurants during the pandemic, the industry is bouncing back in a digital-first mode. We expect to see a very healthy demand for tech, not only from the businesses that are coming back, but also from those that are looking to stay ahead. An incredible opportunity has arisen from the diversity of restaurant sellers. Every seller has a unique need and workflow that they're looking to support online. This means that even if you're just starting in the space, you can identify a market niche that enables you to make revenue from day one. For example, we learned that 44% of restaurants wanted to offer food subscriptions. This isn't something that Square offers today, but it's something that our restaurant sellers were asking for and they needed. We found one of our partners, ChowNow, who offers this product, and we started redirecting folks to that solution. And for those of you looking for scale, the transition from legacy to cloud and the emergence of tech-first owners and staff means you can build software solutions that will easily reach so many businesses on our platform. Think about QR code-based ordering. This was something that existed for a long time but wasn't adopted, and now it's exploded almost overnight. Everyone wants QR codes to be available. Now we're seeing really cool companies innovating on that, and what they're building is immediately applicable to thousands and thousands of restaurants. One thing I've always really enjoyed about building for the restaurant business is that the restaurant business brings people together. So when you build for restaurants, not only are you building for a massive space, but you're building something that you and your friends and your parents, hi mom, can use multiple times a week and that the staff will use every single day. Working with restaurants is also just flat out fun. Our product research often means that we're sitting at a diner or drinking a beer or eating a sandwich and just watching the restaurant flow. At Square, we are fanatical about our restaurant sellers. They operate in an incredibly challenging environment, so we really need to do everything we can to help them succeed. And we want them to get everything that they want. We cannot build everything our customers need, so we really want to see the restaurant tech ecosystem grow to be able to support them. Square helps developers build for restaurants in a bunch of ways. I'll give you 3 today. First, by building new APIs. To see that ecosystem succeed, we believe that we need to invest heavily in making sure that you, our developers, have everything that you need. This has always been true. It's especially true when y'all are building awesome, forward-thinking products that help our sellers fill a critical need and push our APIs to the limits. A great example of this is helping restaurants do in-house delivery, or what we call seller-powered delivery, SPD. Over the past couple years, delivery has become a really big part of the restaurant's bottom line. The margins have been really challenging though. In-house delivery by hand is hard, bordering on impossible. So we look to emerging companies like Norremo and Cartwheel who are working on ways to help restaurants do in-house delivery at super scale. And if when they get this right, it can have a transformative impact on the delivery economics of our restaurants, that's a big win for them and for us. Second, by sharing product knowledge. Our team comes with many, many years of collective experience in the restaurant industry. We've sat in a lot of kitchens, a lot of back rooms. We know the ins and outs. We're happy to give you feedback, to share insights, to help you build the things that will delight restaurant customers overall. And for those of you that are willing to build something unique for Square customers, give us a call. We can do some really, really cool stuff together. Finally, by supporting go-to-market activities. We know that any one of our current or potential partners, it's critical for them to find customers, and often it's very difficult. We're happy to work together on go-to-market plans. We've organized sales spiffs, referral programs, created sales toolkits and trainings. We've even provided custom offers. We're also releasing our first partner case study with Craftable, showing how apps that integrate with Square can help restaurants grow their revenue, save money, and improve the service that they offer to their diners. The deeper your integration, the more seamless the workflows you create, the more willing we are going to be to place you in front of the restaurants that we serve. If you're going to be at the National Restaurant Association show this year, please come and see us. We'll have a big booth, can't miss us. But if not, reach out to our developer and partnerships teams to discuss how we can build some great solutions together and get those in front of our sellers. And with that, I'll hand it over to Karen and Dennis to discuss trends in payments and how Square is helping sellers keep up.
Thanks, Bryan. They say in the face of adversity comes opportunity, and that could not be more true of the innovation we've seen in the last 2 years. Since 2020, businesses have turned to new channels of commerce, new payment methods, and new ways of engaging with customers, and it's all here to stay in 2022 and beyond. So naturally, we're seeing some payment trends emerge, and I want to talk about 3 in particular. First up is the rise of alternative payment methods. Over the last 10 years, consumers have shifted away from swiping physical cards to using forms of payment that are contactless, convenient, and that debit directly from their bank accounts. In fact, the favorability of debit is so strong that according to research, US debit spending has surpassed credit for the first time in 16 years. Peer-to-peer payment apps and buy now, pay later options are becoming more popular with Gen Z, as well as financially vulnerable consumers impacted by the pandemic. The 2 demographics opt for these simple and convenient payment methods so they can continue to maintain full control of their spending and limit their financial risk. It's critical that businesses keep up with the rise of alternative payment methods in order to provide flexibility and stay relevant with all types of consumers. The second trend is the rapid growth of mobile. The rise of alternative payment methods means more consumers pay with their phones than ever before. So why not move the entire checkout experience to mobile devices? Today, consumers can quickly scan a QR code, get a checkout link via text, or complete a purchase on social media faster than a store clerk can ring them up. Research shows that by 2025, QR code payment users are expected to make up 29% of all global phone users. This equates to more than 2.2 billion people who will use QR codes as a mode of payment. In addition to QR codes, making purchases on social media is expected to grow 3 times as fast as traditional e-commerce by 2025. It's important that businesses invest in a mobile shopping experience that's seamless, convenient, and personalized to keep up with this trend. Finally, we're seeing a payments trend towards accelerated money movement. Instead of waiting days to see payments deposited in their accounts, businesses are now choosing next day, same day, or instant deposits so they can expedite their cash flow and improve operational efficiencies. The increased interest in accelerated money movement can be seen in the growth of ACH and real-time payments, which are payments received almost instantly from when a transaction is initiated. Real-time payments have grown quarter over quarter since the beginning of 2020, and at the end of Q4 2021, real-time payments via the clearinghouse grew 13% over the previous quarter. In 2021, we saw ACH network volume grow 8.7% over the prior year, and the same-day ACH volume grew 73.9% from 2020. Speed of payments is even more important now that businesses operate across multiple channels. Selling omni-channel should not be at the expense of getting paid fast. This is the core responsibility of any payments company to ensure that money moves quickly and fluidly for businesses across all their channels of operation. Now to talk through how Square plans to embrace innovation with our payment platform and stay on top of these trends, I'd like to welcome Dennis.
Thanks, Karen. I got the chance to share what we've been working on for our developer and partner communities. At Square, we believe it's our responsibility to stay at the forefront of these payment trends. As consumer demands change and the payments industry shifts, it's our job to make sure our developers and the businesses they serve are always up to date. By enabling businesses to stay on top of payment trends, we're able to help them grow their customer bases, increase revenue, and strengthen their omnichannel presence. One way we're doing that, by accepting Afterpay, which we released earlier this year. Afterpay is a global leader in the buy now, pay later space, with more than 20 million customers signed up in North America and nearly 100,000 businesses accepting it globally. Consumers can pay in 4 interest-free installments, while businesses get the full amount up front. We've started by making Afterpay available to developers in the US and Australia, and we plan to expand to other geographic markets soon. We've also made it easy to add Afterpay by requiring only a few lines of code in the Square Web Payments SDK integration. It's so simple that our partner Irisworks, a business management software provider, launched Afterpay just 1 week after it was released. Today, it's my pleasure to announce that we are launching Cash App Pay for developers and partners. As peer-to-peer payment methods become even more popular, businesses can now accept Cash App Pay to give their customers flexibility to pay with their Cash App accounts. We started by releasing Cash App Pay for Square Online and Square Point of Sale, and we're excited to bring it to third parties today. Our partner, Magento, has already integrated with an early version of Cash App Pay, and we're excited to see many of our e-commerce partners and developers follow suit. You can see how easy it is to pay online with Cash App via QR code. Pretty cool, right? We can't wait to see what our developer community builds with both of these payment methods. As Karen mentioned, in addition to supporting alternative payment methods, it's critical that businesses prioritize a digital-first shopping experience. We offer a solution with our Square Web Payments SDK that provides a fully customizable and highly responsive payment experience. But what about a business that simply wants to send a checkout link to their customers? Today, we're making that possible with the reimagined checkout API, a simple way for developers to integrate a Square-hosted checkout page that can be sent via text, chat, and more. And in case you're wondering, it comes with Afterpay and Cash App Pay, as well as other popular payment methods. We're thrilled to release this globally as a public early access program for developers and partners. Finally, I want to dive more deeply into the 11-letter buzzword that we hear a lot when it comes to payments and commerce, omnichannel. At Square, omnichannel is core to everything we build on our platform, whether it's in person, online, or in-app. As I mentioned, we have more robust online payment solutions with Square Web Payments SDK and Checkout API that support all kinds of flexible payments. We continue to invest in our Square in-app payments SDK so developers can build seamless payment experiences in their apps. And we have elevated our in-person payment solution with Square Terminal API, providing a way for developers to integrate our world-class hardware into their app, built on any platform. Today, we're releasing a series of new Square Terminal API features in beta to serve the omnichannel use cases of sellers more acutely. These features include a deeper orders integration with Square Terminal API, delayed capture for verticals such as food and beverage and hospitality, saving a card on file on Square Terminal for future purchases, and app fees to enable developers to monetize their Square Terminal API integrations. But omnichannel doesn't stop there. It's also about diversifying customer experiences within any single channel. The Square platform enables developers to build innovative shopping experiences that optimize for convenience and sales conversion. Businesses can not only take payments seamlessly on a Square Terminal device at the counter, but they can also accept payments in the middle of the store from their mobile point of sale connected to a Square Reader device, or at the front of the store on a Square Terminal-powered kiosk that makes grab-and-go purchases easy. Our platform's sophisticated capabilities take omnichannel to the next level and serve as a foundation for innovation for our developers. We feel fortunate that our platform can serve so many different types of sellers, developers, and partners. We recognize that every new product, feature, payment method, and improvement that we release bring our developers one step closer to building apps that serve our communities. We'll continue to build a remarkable platform for businesses and developers.
I'm Katie Swett, Square's e-commerce head of product, and today I want to talk to you about e-commerce trends. Over the past 2 years, businesses have had to pivot their operations to meet the daily needs of their customers. In addition to regulations brought on by the pandemic, this supercharged the growth of e-commerce, to put it simply. Buyers understood the impact this had on their local economy, and they adapted. While many of these adaptations came with steep learning curves, like QR codes, curbside pickup, they also enabled conveniences that never existed before. And now they're here to stay. In fact, businesses are entering a new phase of optimization, one in which they need to choose business solutions that can facilitate both engaging buyer experiences and scalable operations. Omnichannel solutions allow for a singular digitally enabled shopping and payment experience that let customers pay however and wherever they like. And while we know this is foundational, we also know it's not enough to win in the future of e-commerce. Today's customers don't just think about which channel they're in, they're simply interacting with a business, and they expect the technology to just work. We believe that in order to be successful in e-commerce, we need to prepare them to operate as though the customer will be the channel. Instead of being everywhere for everyone, businesses will focus on being in the right place for the right customer, using the right data to create personalized and engaging experiences. Let's take a look at how these customer-centric mindsets can help shape the future of e-commerce with 3 trends. Our first trend is efficiency with heart. Many businesses are facing staffing, supply chain, and logistical challenges. Restaurants on average say that 21% of their positions are currently unfilled, while 31% of our retailers worry about being able to attract and retain staff. We believe that the future is about leveraging technology and automation to reduce the kind of work that leaves today's employees unfulfilled and exhausted, while empowering them with insights to provide amazing high-touch experiences that delight buyers. Businesses agree. In fact, 90% of restaurants agreed that automation for back-of-house operations would let staff focus on more valuable work. And 70% of customers said that they would actually prefer to order food and drink via self-service. We don't believe that the future will be run by robots, but we are ready to enable a future in which work and commerce are more delightful. Our second trend predicts that loyalty experiences will deepen and engage buyers in new ways. Loyalty has come a long way from that hole punch card in your wallet. In the last year alone, we've seen 21% of retailers and 41% of restaurants add or improve customer loyalty programs and incentives. Businesses know it's important to retain loyal customers, but the future of loyalty programs will be turning those loyal customers into brand advocates. We'll start to see more action-based loyalty, which is where physical and digital experiences engage customers in activities and allow them to unlock points and perks. VIP loyalty tiers will also be brought to more businesses by building ways to recognize top-tier customers and provide them with differentiated experiences and goods. Skip the line, free delivery, custom merch, this status will have real value. These models will gamify interactions with businesses for years to come. And our third and final trend will seem the most obvious: mobile first, desktop second. We know that prioritizing mobile is not new, but many of our primary experiences are still web first and oriented around customizing desktop themes and adding full screen videos and immersive visual shopping experiences that are only really optimal if you're sitting in front of a monitor with a mouse to navigate. With approximately 3/4 of customers experiencing e-commerce on their mobile device, we must rethink rather than shrink our e-commerce solutions to center around this powerful pocket-sized computer. Together with our developer community, we have the chance to define the future of e-commerce, and we are so looking forward to seeing what innovations you'll create. Next, for some exciting news about Square Appointments and what we'll be doing to open up our services solution to the developer community, I would like to welcome Willem.
Hello, I'm the head of Square Appointments, Willem Ave. Today, I'm excited to talk about the general availability of our Square Booking API in the United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, Japan, and Spain. First, our mission is to empower sellers to provide their very best service with seamless scheduling and integrated business tools. We support a wide variety of businesses, but our first-party product works really well for sellers with one-to-one booking needs such as those in the beauty, personal care, and wellness industries. And it works. We have hundreds of thousands of businesses on the Square Appointments platform today. So what is it? The Square Booking API is a comprehensive, easy-to-use API that extends the power of Square Appointments to any developer. With this new API, developers can control key primitives that make up a booking, like services, staff member, and resources, with the option to search availability. We offer complete control with create, read, update, cancel, and webhook events to subscribe when bookings are created or updated. We put privacy and permissions first, in the hands of sellers, offering different scopes for different use cases. We know sellers are looking for comprehensive solutions to run their business. With the Square Booking API and our set of APIs are uniquely positioned to help sellers with any omni-channel needs, from scheduling to online shopping. The Square Booking API is designed to be used alongside the Square Location, Team, Customer, and Catalog APIs. This is so exciting because scheduling problems are really hard. With a few lines of code, developers can build on the platform and access best-in-class capabilities, features like availability management, automated text and email reminders, Square Assistant, Square Messages, time zone support, team management, customer groups, contracts, and much more. We've been in beta for almost a year and a half, and we found this API works really well for a couple different use cases. The first is from our partner developers at consumer platforms and marketplaces. These integrations help our sellers get found and enable partners to add booking inventory to their products. Groupon, a global e-commerce marketplace connecting buyers with local merchants, was among the first to unlock a seamless booking integration with the Square Booking API. You'll learn more about them in a bit. The second is software developers who build applications to help service businesses. For example, Mozart MD, a provider of digital patient intake forms that sends pre-appointment form packages to clients when they book. With the Square Booking API, Mozart MD is notified when a new booking is made or updated, and it sends the right customer the right form based on their booking type. The last is our large sellers. These sellers demand completely custom experiences. We've seen national businesses leverage the Square Booking API to manage inbound demand and bring the right level of customization to their appointments, building scalable solutions that help them grow their businesses efficiently. As we look into the future, you can look forward to us building out booking capabilities that span the range of industries. Where we excel at one-to-one services today, we'll add class booking and resource scheduling. So to recap, we're excited to release a comprehensive booking API that enables you to build integrations across multiple dimensions. Marketplaces, custom seller solutions, value-added integrations allow you to supercharge your user experience. And now, I'm really pleased to introduce you to Groupon's Senior Director of Product, Olga Norremo. We'll walk you through their experience building something special.
Hi, Willem. Thank you for the introduction. Before I jump into our experience with our new Square Booking Appointments API, I want to give some context on what Groupon has been up to the last few years. We've been building the very best local services marketplace to connect users to the very best local merchants. To that end, our team has been relentlessly focused on eliminating user friction from the full user lifecycle. Our strategy has been to modernize the user and the merchant experiences by building bookability in order to provide users with flexibility and convenience, most recently with a special focus on our health, beauty, and wellness vertical. Now, as you know, API technology is at the forefront of transforming how health, beauty, and wellness products are offered and administered. However, due to nuances in services, coupled with lack of inconsistencies and standardization, the legacy processes and systems make transitioning into a connected ecosystem complex and expensive. Now, unfortunately, this historically put connectivity out of reach for most smaller businesses, giving larger merchants and sellers an advantage when marketing available time slots. Groupon has been actively working to change the game by partnering with booking and point-of-sale platforms to help these merchants simplify and improve their business process while offering a streamlined experience to the Groupon consumer. Now with Square, as a market leader in the space, you can imagine our excitement when we learned that Square was getting ready to publish a new API aimed at achieving the same goal. As we look to provide our merchants the opportunity to grow their business with no upfront costs, we see Square as a unique partner with tremendous scale. And we believe this is just the beginning of what's to come in unlocking the robust synergies between Square and Groupon. Now, let's take a look at what we built.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to look for a massage because, man, that flight was really long. Okay, so I'm going to pull up a salon. All right. That one works. Oh, 60-minute or 90-minute?
Oh, you should go definitely 90.
All right. Let's go for it. What day this weekend? Upcoming weekend? Yep. Let's do Saturday, May 14th. All right, I'm gonna click the slot that works for me, book it, perfect. Place that order, and
Nice.
magic, it's done.
I feel like we got to do one more for me.
That's right, there we go.
The outcome, as you saw, speaks for itself. Square has enabled an intuitive framework that allowed us to build, iterate quickly, often without needing Square's active oversight due to the remarkable self-service capabilities that gave our team the reins to build, explore, and launch all at our own pace. However, none of this would have been possible without the collaborative team effort between both companies' engineering, product, marketing, and business development teams. The passion and dedication of the team set a high standard of excellence, and we know this partnership is going to be a tremendous success and a springboard for future collaboration.
Well, thank you for your time. And to learn more, join Square Appointments tech lead Matt Dickinson later today as he hosts a technical track that will go deeper into what we've built. Now, let's watch another example showing the power of collaboration.
Everybody can make fried chicken. It's just a matter of dredging and then just frying it. But there's so much more to it. There's a science behind it.
People from all over come to Pretty Bird just to eat Viet's creation.
When we first opened,
It was just chaotic.
there was a line 100 people deep.
We would get about 30 tickets in 1 minute.
As a restaurant, our main focus aside from just great food is great customer service. We wanted something that was seamless, something that was robust for the customers.
Our Square account manager gave me a bunch of referrals for kiosk companies that integrate with Square. When I reached out to Flash Order, they really wanted to understand Pretty Bird, who we are, what we do, and why we need them. They really listened and they showed up.
It changes everything to be able to see the layout, understand the order flow, and then design an experience around them. It was kind of our ideal situation, which is that everybody orders from the kiosk.
Bringing in the kiosk systems has been a lifesaver because now we have 4 registers. The first thing that I wanted them to really understand is that we had 2 separate lines. One to make the fried chicken sandwich, and the other line was to make all of our tender rolls and our 3-piece tenders.
And at the face of that, that seems really simple. Anybody who's done any programming knows there's some nuances that you have to go through.
They always tell me they can do everything.
Default response when somebody asks if it's something we can do is, of course we can do it. We can do everything. But then as we thought through what our integration with Square was, and especially with how the Orders API flows through, and we're able to itemize the record and a variation ID, and that flows through to the Square KDS, all of a sudden it became apparent to us that it was actually very easy.
We're extremely technical in our systems and our processes.
Up behind.
But the beauty is that from a customer's point of view, they don't see that. They just get something that's delicious, humbling, and familiar.
Well, the problem is when you close your laptop, you're getting all of the sauce from your keys up onto your screen. You got to remember to bring the wipes.
What we were able to provide is everything on a single platform, all of the orders flowing through Flash Order from the kiosk perspective through to the Square backend.
The Square technology helps us on the back end with the reporting, and it also helps us forecast what the future could bring.
Square's definitely at the top of the list for the quality of what they're putting out, the tools that go along with it to test it, and then the support.
Anytime you walk in the room with another entrepreneur running a startup, you feel a certain kinsmanship, right? Because you know that you're in the same type of battle together, even if it's on a different playing field.